to WHS Drama Club's and Community Theater's production of The Diary of Anne Frank, brought to you with support from our Friends of Theater team. Tonight's cast and crew, as well as our supportive parents and community members, sincerely appreciate your experiencing this work of art with us. If interested, like Friends of Theater on Facebook to join our team and deepen your involvement in our continuing Lindley Center productions.
July 5th, 1942. A few days ago, Father began to talk about going into hiding. He said it would be very hard for us to live cut off from the rest of the world. He sounded so serious. I felt scared. Don't worry, Monica. Just enjoy your carefree life while you can. Carefree? I was born in Frankfurt on June 12, 1929. Because we are Jewish, my father immigrated to Holland in 1933. When he heard Hitler's marching gangs sing that horrible song, and Jew blood spurts from the knife, and he knew it was time to leave. But Hitler invaded Holland on May 10, 1940. 5 days later, the Dutch surrendered, the Germans arrived, and the trouble started for the Jews. Father was forced to give up his business, manufacturing products used to make jam. He couldn't use streetcars, couldn't go to theater or movies anymore, couldn't be out on the street after 8 p.m., couldn't even sit in our own gardens. We had to turn in our bicycles. No beaches, no swimming pools, no libraries. We couldn't even walk on the sunny side of the streets. Our identity cards were stamped with a big black J. And we had to wear a yellow star. But somehow, life went on. Until yesterday. Call-up notice from the SS. My sister Margaret was ordered to report for work in Germany to the Westerbork transit camp. A call-up. Everyone knows what that means. At 5:30 this morning, we closed the door of our apartment behind us. My cat was the only living creature I said goodbye to. The unmade beds, the breakfast things left on the table, all created the impression we left in a hurry. And our destination? We walked 2.5 miles in the pouring rain, all the way to 263 Crimson Drive, Father's office building. Our hiding place, the secret annex, is right behind it upstairs. Even though the Germans forced Father out, he still runs the office with Mr. Collar and me, who've offered to help us while we're in hiding.
Thank God you arrived safely. Oh, me and Mrs. Frank, Margot, you must all be exhausted. If only I would have known, we would have had it all ready for you.
You've done too much already, Mead. And besides, it's good for us to keep busy. As you can see, Anne's my little helper.
I see that. Peter, come in.
Welcome, Peter. Peter Von Don, children.
Welcome to the annex.
Peter, this is Anne. And my other daughter, Margaret, and my wife, Mrs. Frank. Mrs. Frank?
Forgive me, Peter. I'm not quite myself, but I'm glad that you'll be with us.
I am too.
A cat! He has a cat!
A black one.
We have a cat, too. I wanted to bring her, but
I'm sure neighbors will take care of it till we come home. It'll be great having a cat around. Won't it, Pim?
oh, dear, don't get so excited. You know Peter doesn't know you yet. He will soon, though.
It's going to be so much fun having other people around. Won't it, Margaret?
Yes. Like being on vacation in some
Strange pension. An adventure. Both romantic and dangerous at the same time.
What is it, Peter?
My parents. They were just behind me, 1 street away.
They'll be here. You don't think...
Don't worry, Peter. You're just like me.
Mother's always jumping at every little thing.
What's its name?
Mushi.
Mushi.
I love cats. Where'd you go to school, Peter?
They set up a technical school in someone's house. Once we were
I had to
forbidden.
switch from my Montessori school to a Jewish lyceum.
I know. I saw you.
Did?
See, what did I tell you? Now we're all here.
Just in time. We had to take the long way around. Too many police on the streets.
Welcome, Mrs. Von Don. Mr. Von Don. You know my wife, of course, and the children.
We must hurry. The workmen will be here in half an hour.
All this trouble we're putting you to, Mr. Crawler, after all you and me have done. And now we arrive a half hour early.
You couldn't let your daughters be taken away, Mr. Frank.
Please don't worry. We'll do everything we can to help. Now, we must go get those ration books.
Wait, if they see our names on the ration books, won't they know we're here?
Oh, trust me, your names will be on them. Every day, if you make me a list, I'll try and get you what you want. And every Saturday, I can bring 5 library books.
5?
I know what my 5 are going to be.
And dear, remember there's 7 of us.
Yes, Mother, I know. It's illegal then. The ration books, we've never done anything illegal.
I don't think we're going to be living quite according to regulation around here.
The rest are to our in.
How will I get used to that clock?
I love it. Me or I will be up here every day to see you. I think the buzzer is a signal when you come up, and tomorrow I'll have that bookcase placed in front of your door. Oh, and one more thing. The radio.
A radio? Fantastic. Radio, thank God.
Where did you get it? We had to turn ours in months ago.
Thank you, Mr. Crawler, for everything.
You'll tell them about the noise?
I'll tell them.
How can we thank you, really? How can we ever?
I never thought I'd live to see the day a man like Mr. Frank would ever have to go into hiding.
What a journey. It's a wonder we weren't arrested on the way over. Look at Petronella going down the street in a fur coat, carrying a hat box in the middle of summer.
What do you need another hat for?
It's not another hat. It's... Oh! I just don't feel at home without my James pot.
Now, everyone, a few things, quickly. We must get organized before the work arrives. And, would you sit down, please? Now, while the workmen are in the building, from 8 to 6, we must be completely quiet. So, no shoes. Only move when absolutely necessary. We can't run any water. We can't flush the toilet in WC. The pipes go through the warehouse and every sound can be heard.
We need one toilet for all of us.
We can't throw out any garbage, not even a potato peel. We'll burn everything in the stove at night. We can't look out any windows. We can never go outside. No coughing. If at all possible, no fevers. Remember, we can never call a doctor. This is the way we must live until it is over. But after 6, we can talk, laugh, move about just as we would at home. This will be our common area, the place we meet to have supper together. Like one family.
One family. I love that.
And now why don't we get settled? Peter, I'm sorry your room is so small, but I'm glad you brought your cat. As Mead tells us, there could be rats.
Rats? Oh my god.
Don't worry, Mushi can take care of a couple of rats. Come, Petronella, let's head to the attic and get our dishes. I think all the boxes are up there.
Never can we thank you, Mr. Frank. If it weren't for you, I don't know what would have happened to us.
You can never imagine how your husband helped me. When I first came to Amsterdam, not knowing the soul, unable to speak the language, I could never repay him. Besides, he's been an excellent business partner.
That's true.
God, it's hot.
precious coat off for a minute. It might be a little cooler.
Now you rest, Edith. You haven't closed your eyes since yesterday. You too, Edith, Margaret.
I slept, Father. Isn't that funny? I slept, knowing it would be the last night in my own bed.
You sleep through anything. Now take your shoes off before you forget. You too, Peter. Shoes.
I'm sure you're not too tired.
Mother, please, I'm fine. What are you doing?
Getting rid of it.
You can't do that. You'll be arrested if you go outside without it.
Who's going out? At least now I don't have to be branded.
I guess you're right. You don't need these anymore. Remember when this all started? People tried to look away. Their eyes always landed right here. Mother sewed this on so tightly.
The day they made us wear the scar was the worst day of my life.
There. Look. Left a mark. Do you know Hanley Gosler?
No,
Yogi DeWalt?
never heard of her.
But you've heard of me.
Well, my father and your father are business
You
partners.
heard of me! You heard of me! I'm famous at my school!
That's true in a way.
And you mustn't bother Peter.
Not bothering him. Moosey, moosey, moosey.
I'm mushy either. Peter, tonight we'll meet here and have our first supper together.
Thank you.
He's awfully shy.
You'll like him. I know.
The better. He's going to be the only boy I see. Oh, him, my movie stars! You remembered! Wait, where's my diary? Forgot to pack my pencils.
No, Anne, you can never go down there.
But it was just.
Never, Anne. This is what being in hiding means. One mistake can cost us our lives.
Yes, Father, I know.
But everyday meat, and Mr. Crawler will be here, bring us food, books, our precious company. They're friends, Anne. That's rare these days. If the Nazis found out they were helping us, they'd be deported too.
Your fountain
More
pen!
fountain pen now.
Him!
All those bags of beans and potatoes. Not much variety, is there? That we'll be eating every night?
Oh, don't listen to her. What she can do with beans and potatoes, my wife is an excellent cook.
Lucky for us.
You'll see, even with beans, I'm gonna miss those gourmet meals.
Hootie, stop exaggerating.
Women seem content, don't they?
You never can tell with women. But I think we'll be okay.
Miss Von Dam will be here at 6 to start preparing supper.
6 o'clock, yes.
Petronella, away from the kitchen. The workmen will be here any moment.
Maybe it was a mistake. All of us going to hiding together. You know that they say it's better for families to separate that way if we're betrayed, caught, at least the
The
children.
children would never have understood it if we would have separated. They couldn't have borne it. No more than us. Now, we must be quiet.
Are you all right, Margaret? I'm still shaking.
Feel my hands.
You're safe now. They can't take you away. We're here. Yes, we're here.
Und der Waffen einzutreten schlossen, bis zum letzten Hauch. Dieses Deutschland, der deutsche Volksgemeinschaft aller deutschen Stämme, das Großdeutsche Reich,
the street. I'm sure they're coming for us. I wander from room to room, feeling like a songbird whose wings have been ripped off and keeps hurling itself at the bars of its cage. Let me out! Where's the fresh air and laughter? But then I remember the Jews who aren't hiding, and I know we live in a paradise. We're as quiet as baby mice. Who would have dreamed that Quicksilver Anne would have to sit still for hours? What's more could? At last.
What were you writing in that diary that was so funny? Nothing about me, I hope. Can I take a peek?
No, Mrs. Von Don.
Not even a little peek.
Not even a little peek, Mrs. Von Don.
All right, fine. I'm first for the WC.
Has anyone seen my shoes?
Shoes?
You took them, didn't you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You're gonna be sorry.
Am I?
Definitely.
And come on! I'm waiting! I'm waiting!
I'm gonna get you.
Here. Oh, you're getting mad now. You're getting really mad. Oh, I bet you didn't think I'd be so strong, did you?
Anne, Peter.
Here. Dance with me, Peter.
I don't know how.
I'll teach you.
I don't want any lessons.
Please.
I've gotta get Mushi his supper.
Can I watch?
He doesn't like people around when he eats.
I'll be quiet as a mouse. He likes mice, doesn't he?
No.
You shouldn't play with Peter like that, Anne. You know it's not dignified.
I don't want to be dignified.
You complain I don't treat you like a grown-up, but when I do, you just resent it.
I'm just trying to have some fun. What's wrong with that boy?
He's just not used to girls, especially one like Aronica. You give him time.
How much time does he need? You dance with me, Margaret.
I have to help with supper.
Come on. If we don't practice, we'll forget.
All right, all right.
See, everyone? Margaret's the real dancer of the family. Him.
Dance. Where's Peter?
In his room.
His father will kill him if he catches him with that cat again. And darling, do me a favor and go get Peter out of his room.
Peter. Peter.
What is it?
Your mother says it's time to come out.
You know what your father says?
I'll use you.
Fine. Just give him his supper and come right out.
Is that any way to talk to your little girlfriend?
Mother, please.
Oh, look, he's blushing.
You're crazy. She's only 13.
So, you're 16. Father's older than I am. I tell you, Mr. Frank, if this war lasts much longer, we're liable to be related. Oh, I think I have a run here.
Some run.
God, I hate them.
Good evening, everyone. I wish I could stay for supper, but I'm just so shy, I can hardly get a word out of my mouth.
All right. I heard about you, about how you talk so much in Mr. Heasing's class. He called you Miss Quack. It made you write a composition. Quack, 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 said Miss Quack, quack.
Well, go on. Tell them the rest. Tell them how it was so amazing. He made me read aloud to our class and all of his other classes.
Oh, I know about you. Always joking.
You don't always joke.
Always making fun of, mocking people.
I don't always. Oh, you are the most infuriating boy I've ever met.
That's right, Anne. You give it to her.
With all the boys I had to be locked up with, I had to be locked up with you.
Quack, quack, quack. From now on, stay out of my room.
Anne.
Excellent in history, Anne, and in Latin.
He's not here yet?
Workman only left a little while ago.
What's for dinner?
Beans.
Again? Hey, I saw you in there with that cat
He
again.
just went in for a second. He's been out here all afternoon working on his French.
Really?
How did I do in algebra, Father?
I think we both better give up on algebra.
How did I do? How do you always do? Brilliant.
I think you might have used a subjunctive here.
Where?
Mrs. Von Dahlen? May I try on your coat? And, of course you may. My father gave me this coat the year before he died. Always bought the best money could buy.
Did you have a lot of boyfriends before you were married?
And it's not courteous to ask personal questions.
Why not? I had a throng of admirers who couldn't keep their eyes off me.
Our house was always swarming with boys. I remember the summer I was 16.
God, here we go again.
Who's talking to you? We had this big house in Birmingham. Boys came buzzing like bees around a honey pot. My father was nervous with all these boys buzzing around. So he'd say, if any of them gets fresh, you tell them. Remember, Mr. So-and-so. Remember, I'm a lady. Remember, Mr. So-and-so. Remember, I'm a lady. Very good. All right, that's enough.
What do you have to write about that's so important all the time? How much does a 13-year-old have to say?
Just because someone's young doesn't mean they don't have anything to say, Mr. Von Dahlen. Please, can I have any privacy?
Petronella, could you please tell me what could possibly be so private?
Oh, you know how it is at that age, Pootie. Everything's private. Even brushing your teeth.
I just hope she doesn't write anything about me in that private diary of hers.
Don't be ridiculous. Really, Pootie, you're so childish sometimes.
Still haven't finished your French yet? You ought to be ashamed.
I know. A hopeless case.
You are not hopeless. He is not hopeless. He just doesn't have anyone to help him like the girls do. Maybe you could, Mr. Frank.
Well, I'm sure his father would be more than willing.
Oh, no. He won't listen to me.
Well, what do you say, Peter?
Oh, Mr. Frank, you're an angel. I don't know why I didn't meet you before I met that one over there.
Well, come on, Peter. Show me which chapter you're on.
Now you listen to Mr. Frank, Peter. Mr. Frank is a highly educated man.
Aren't things hard enough around here without you sprawling all over the place?
If you didn't smoke so much, Pootie, you wouldn't be so ill-tempered.
Am I smoking? Do you see me smoking?
Don't tell me you used up all those cigarettes.
One package. You've only brought me one package.
You're smoking up all our money.
Will you shut up? What are you staring at?
I've never heard grown-ups quarrel before. Thought only children did and it wore off when we grew up.
This isn't a quarrel. It's a discussion. And I've never seen a child so rude before.
Rude? Me? I don't know how you can say that when you—
And here, would you please bring me my knitting? Must remember to ask me for more wool.
I have a library book for her to return. We need some hairpins and soap.
Oh, meat. Bring us some starch, some tea, some honey, some biscuits. Oh, meat, meat, meat. Tell us all the latest news. It's a wonder Meat has a life of her own. Did you know she's engaged to someone called Jan? She's crazy about him, but terrified the Nazis will come and pick him up and ship him off to work in a war plant in Germany. You know, that's what they do with all these young Dutchmen these days. They pick him up off the streets, put him on a train, and just work.
Would you please just stand still for 5 minutes?
Have your mouth.
Talk, 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 chatter, chatter, chatter. It's a wonder we haven't been discovered and shot. Why can't you be quiet like Margaret? Be a good girl.
Not me. I'm going to be remarkable.
Really?
I'm going to Paris, where someday I'll be a famous writer, singer, actress, dancer.
Oh my God, my coat! My beautiful fur coat!
I'm sorry.
Do you know how much my father paid for this coat? Look at it!
I'm very
I could kill you for this!
Now,
You can't behave like this, Anne.
It's an accident. It could have happened to anyone.
I'm not just talking about coats. We're all living under great stress, but you don't hear Margaret getting into arguments with the Van Dans, do you?
Margaret would never. Margaret's perfect.
I am not perfect.
She's courteous. She keeps a distance, and they respect her for that. Just try to be more like Margaret.
And what? Have them walk all over me too?
They do not walk all over me.
Oh, yes, they do. All over you.
I'm not afraid they'll walk over you, Anne. I'm afraid you'll walk over them. I don't know what happens to you. If I ever talk to my mother the way that you talk
Yes,
to
Mother. No, Mother. Anything you say, Mother. People aren't like that anymore. I can't do everything for you.
Margaret doesn't do everything for me.
Margaret, Margaret, Margaret. That's all I ever hear.
Anne, stop being so dramatic.
Everything I do is wrong and everything she does is right. If I talk, I'm a show-off. If I answer, I'm rude. Selfish if I eat too much. Stupid, cowardly, and a complete disappointment. I'll never live up to your expectations. I'll never be Margaret.
I don't know how we can go on living like this.
You know, Anne, in 2 minutes she'll be laughing and joking again.
No room, no privacy for any of us. Ugh, those people. The way they behave. And your father, he chooses to shut his eyes to these things. I can't even remember how life used to be.
Me.
Me, my darling, me.
Does everyone have their lists?
I have mine.
Now, get your library book, darling.
Oh, me. That air. What's it like outside?
How are you, Mr. Crawler?
Who did you see today? Where'd you go? Did anyone interesting come into the office?
oh, when meat comes, the sun begins to shine.
We missed you yesterday, Mr. Crawler.
Tell us, me. We want to know everything.
Won't we stay for supper?
Thank you, but there's something we need to talk over. Something that needs to be decided immediately.
What is it, Mr. Crawler?
Each time we come, we try and break a bit of the news. Labs, but up here, you just don't know how bad it is.
There's a dentist, Alfred Dussel. He's Jewish and been staying with a Christian woman. But today he asked me if I knew of a safe address, and well, he's desperate, and I promised I would let him know.
Absolutely. Of course, Mead. Dussel, I believe we know him.
That's fantastic news, Mead.
Where would he sleep?
Forgive me, I spoke without consulting you. I just assumed that.
It's just there's already so little food.
Mr. Von Dunn, I've tried, but there are no more ration books to be had.
We're 7 can eat, 8 can eat as well.
I hope so.
If we can save even one person, we must.
You're right. Of course.
Yes, definitely. Mr. Crawler will go meet with him, and I'll bring him up tomorrow. Thank you.
It's fine to have you here.
You can have my bed.
No, Margaret will move in with us, and Mr. Diesel can have her bed. It's the only way.
But why? Why can't I move in with you?
Because it wouldn't be proper for Margaret to. Just please, Anne, don't argue. It's settled.
As far as I'm concerned, Mother can go jump in a lake. I don't know why I've taken such a terrible dislike to her, but I can imagine her dying someday. And while Papa's death seems inconceivable to me, it's very mean of me, I know, but that's how I feel. I hope Mother will never read this, or anything else I've written. She's not a mother to me. I have to mother myself. Who can I turn to? Only my diary. I have to become a good person on my own. But I know what will make me stronger in the end. 3.5 months in the innings, and we're eagerly awaiting our latest edition. What will he be like? Mead says he's quiet, refined, and by all accounts, an excellent dentist. He's meeting Mr. Crawler at 11 sharp this morning at somewhere in front of the post office. It's all very exciting. Totally nerve-wracking. What if they get caught? Those last hours are most dangerous for a Jew who goes into hiding.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's done.
Everything went smoothly. Mr. Dussel was at the appointed place at the appointed time. He had to wear Jan's coat over his office jacket so no one would see his yellow star. He was amazed to be brought to the center of Amsterdam, rather than to the country where so many hiding places are. Of course, he had no idea that we were right upstairs waiting for him.
I'm dreaming. Mr. Frank, Otto Frank. I heard you escaped to Switzerland. A patient of mine told me you'd gone to Belgium. Sometimes.
That's what everyone thinks. The Nazis included, we hope.
We tricked them.
We're glad you've come, Mr. Diesel. We all are.
How can I thank you?
Not us. We've been called.
Without them, we couldn't live. Aren't you scared sometimes, Meek?
We're not heroes.
You're much too modest, Pete.
It's just, we don't like the Nazis. Anything about them.
Come, Mr. Dussel, sit down. You must be weary after your journey.
Let's have a toast to Mr. Dussel.
Cognac. We were saving it in case of illness, but
What better use to put it to? To Mr. Dussel, we're honored to have you staying with us.
Prost.
Prost.
delicious. Too bad there's so little of it.
Mr. Dussel, I believe we have someone in common.
Not.
Dr. Kinsler from the old days. What is it?
Dr. Kinsler was taken last month. Beethoven's trial. They took the whole lot.
Mr. Dussel, what's happening outside?
Tell us.
All over Amsterdam, Jews are disappearing, torn out of bed in the middle of the night. Children come home from school. Their parents are gone. Women come back from shopping. Whole families vanish. It's impossible to escape unless you go into hiding. Thousands are being taken away, deported. The Lumbergs, Professor Helmstein.
God, no.
You have 5 minutes to get ready. Bring only what you can carry in a rucksack. Then herd it into the Jewish theater for days, weeks sometimes. And then Westerbork, the transit camp. From there, every Tuesday like clockwork, a train leaves for these.
Mr.
sure Mr. Dussel would like to get settled before bed. I'm sorry we can't offer you your own room. I trust you won't mind sharing one with my daughter.
Forgive me for upsetting you.
No, you had to tell us. We had to know.
Anne, will you show Mr. Dussel to his room, please?
Thank you for everything.
All he said, so terrible, so different from what Mr. Crawler's been telling us.
I like it better the way Crawler told it.
Well, here we are.
Isn't very big, is it?
I've never shared a room with a man before. I hope I'll be a suitable companion. I know you'll miss the woman you live with terribly.
Charlotte and I have never been apart. It all happened so quickly, I couldn't tell her where I was going. I didn't know myself.
We weren't supposed to. None of our friends knew. It would have been too dangerous. Not just for us, but for them, for Charlotte.
You're a very bright young lady. I hope you'll bear with me.
I hope you'll bear with me. You seem to irritate everyone around here. So, this is my bed, and this is Margaret's bed, where you'll be sleeping. What was she like, dear Charlotte?
Charming, beautiful. You would like her. She's not Jewish, you know.
Oh, I know. Meep already told us. I know it's small and dark in here, but if you peek through the blackout curtain, you'll see the most beautiful chestnut tree in the world. Can't wait till it's in blossom. Though, I hope the war will be over by then, and we'll all be home. Speaking of the room, I always had it in the mornings, and Margaret had it in the afternoons. Would that be all right with you?
Actually, I'm not at my best in the morning.
Then you take the mornings, and I'll take the afternoons. Did you bring your dental equipment? I can't wait to see it. I love those little mirrors. Are you going to fill all our cavities?
It's very hard being a dentist, you know. Children don't understand that.
What do you mean?
No one likes going to the dentist. Everyone makes fun of dentists. But believe me, it's no fun for us. Everyone hates us.
That's awful.
Tell me something. When you're in here, where do I go? Out there with those people?
And Mushi,
Mushi, who's Mushi?
Peter's cat.
Cat. Nobody mentioned the cat to me. He has it here?
You'll love Mushi. He is fantastic.
I hate cats. They're terrifying. They give me asthma.
Don't worry. Peter keeps him in his room all the time.
Let us hope so. By the way, Mr. Crowder spoke of the schedule.
That's mostly about when we have to be quiet and when we can use the WC. You can use it now.
No, thank you.
You don't understand how important the WC is when you're in hiding. Especially when you're scared.
I understand. If you don't mind, I'd like to lie down before supper. It helps with the digestion.
You rest, Mr. Dussel. I'll try to make you feel more at home.
This is Colin Reese Parker with the BBC Radio Europe, November 12th. Yesterday, German forces entered unoccupied France. Acting quickly to counter sweeping Allied gains, Hitler sent armored columns to occupy Vichy France. The Vichy regime came to an end, and with it, the final pretense that part of France was a free zone.
I couldn't sleep tonight, even after Father touched me in. I felt wicked for sleeping in a nice, warm bed when my friends are at the hands of the cruelest monsters on earth. And all because they're Jewish. We assume most of them are murdered. The BBC says they're being gassed. Perhaps that's the quickest way to die. No matter what I'm doing, I can't stop thinking about those who are gone. So many are waiting for the war to be over. The world is waiting. And many are waiting for death.
back to bed, Mr. Tussle. She'll be all right in a minute.
What was all that noise?
Another nightmare.
It sounded like someone was murdering her.
It was a bad dream, wasn't it? Can I get you some water? Sometimes it helps if you talk. Do you want?
Mother, I'm fine.
Go to sleep. I'll sit right beside you too.
I'd rather you didn't.
I see. Good night, then.
Will you send in Father? Please.
Edith,
She wants you, Autumn. She's still trembling. It's all right. Go to her.
It's just a phase.
You weren't like this.
I'm more like you. Besides, it's not like she doesn't love me.
Pim, oh Pim, I dreamt they broke through the bookcase and took us all away. The train, Pim, the train. Was it terribly loud? Do you think anyone outside heard?
I know what you're thinking. But I just don't love her.
I can't help it. I hate being cooped up with her. We don't get along. We never have. And everyone hates me for having my nightmares, Pim, but I can't stop them from coming.
we're all having nightmares, Anne. You're just the only one who lets them out. Your mother's been having them too. Terrible nightmares. She's having a very hard time.
No. I know, Pim. I'm trying to change. I know I have a better, finer side, but it's as if I'm split in two. What's good and what's bad? I don't know. I want to be a better person, but not if it means shutting myself up, hiding how I feel.
I understand. We've always understood each other, you and I. You know, you taught me something the first day we came here.
I did?
The first day we came here, your mother and Margaret were numb. Couldn't move, couldn't speak. I was wrecked with worry myself. You skipped around, calling it an adventure. You showed me we could escape. Now whenever I read my Dickens, I'm transported to another world. In that world, I feel safe. You have something else too, you know. A diary. You're lucky.
Lucky?
You can take all your thoughts, all your feelings, and write them down on paper.
Shalom Tova Uvraka King Vahesem Barakami Elenu Belko Izel Ameta.
Tonight, after the radio broadcast, Tim asked me what was the first thing I wanted to do after we were liberated. I'd be so thrilled, I wouldn't know where to begin. I longed to be back in school with my friends, to ride a bike, whistle, laugh so hard it hurts. I wonder if anyone will ever think of me of anything other than Jewish. Just a girl, badly in need of some plain old fun. Margaret said,
I want to go dancing, learn the latest step and fly all over the room.
Western. If they ever decide to let us in again.
I'm longing for a real cup of coffee, cream, and sugar. No, a whole pot full.
A bath. A hot bath in a bathtub. Lying there, luxuriating for hours, and then Pootie comes in and soaps my back.
And Pootie said,
Cream cakes. First thing out of here, I'm going to Burkhoff's for cream cakes.
Charlotte, just to look at her, to listen to her for hours.
You know what I want? To pack a picnic lunch and take my family to the seashore. For the whole day.
What a beautiful manure, Mr. Vardon.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu, lahad l'chner shel Hanukkah.
Amen.
That was very moving.
But wait, it's not over. The song, presents.
I'm afraid not this year.
No latkes either.
Oh, don't remind me.
I make the best latkes you ever tasted.
Please, I can't bear it.
Invite us all next year.
What's in there, darling?
Gifts. For Margaret, read it out loud.
You never lose your temper. You never will have fear. You're just so good, but if you should put all your crosswords here.
A new crossword book? It's not new. It's yours. But I rubbed it out, so if you wait a while and forget, you can do it all over again.
Oh, Anne, it's wonderful.
For Mrs. Von Don.
Oh, how beautiful. What's in it?
Shampoo. I took all the little bits of soap and mixed it with the last of my toilet water.
How sweet. Thank you, Anne.
This was all Anne's idea.
For Mr. Von Don. This is really something you want more than anything in the world.
What could it be? I can't hardly wait. A cigarette!
Pim found some tobacco in the pocket lining of his jacket, and we made it. Well, Pim made it, but it's real tobacco, I promise.
Oh, we'll see about that. Thank you. No, really, I mean it.
For Mother.
Here's an IOU. I promise to pay. 10 hours of doing whatever you say.
Boy, I wish I had that slip of paper. 10 hours. Wouldn't consider selling it, would you, Mrs. Frank?
Never. It's the best present I've ever had.
For Pim.
Anne, I'm not supposed to get anything. Oh,
I knitted it out of bits of wool I found. No one helped me. Not Mother, not even Margaret. I made it after I got into bed at night.
After keeping me up at night, reading that diary of yours. Just kidding.
I'm afraid it looks better in the dark.
it looks perfect to me. Thank you, Anne. I shall cherish it.
For Mushi.
Oh, and the ribbons from your ballet shoes.
On behalf of Mushi, thank you. It's very nice.
And for Miss Quack Quack.
You're sure nothing's gonna jump out and bite me?
What is it?
A razor. Meat brought it for me. You really do need one now.
What for?
Look at his upper lip. It's got a little something growing there.
Put a little milk on it, let the cat lick it off.
Think you're funny, do you? Well, I like it. Thanks.
And last, but never least, my roommate, Mr. Dussel.
And you got something for me. Capsules. 2 capsules. Not poison, I hope.
Earplugs, so you don't hear me thrashing around at night. I made them out of cotton and candle wax. Go on, see if they work. Ready?
What?
Ready?
Good God, they've gone inside my head. Help! Help! Just joking. Thank you.
I love my presents.
I don't know how she did it.
One more present. Just one.
What?
For your mother. For tonight. Open it.
The music box. Otto, how did
I brought it. I was hoping we wouldn't be here till Hanukkah, but I brought it just in case.
This goes all the way back to my great-grandmother. Your father was an angel for saving us.
Why didn't you save anything of mine?
Saved you, didn't I?
Listen.
Look, Moosey likes his gift.
Peter, they'll give me asthma.
What is wrong with you? Get that cat out of here.
Cat? What cat?
It doesn't have to be the cat, his clothes are enough.
Don't worry, we're getting rid of it.
Finally, you listen to me.
I'm not doing it for you, Dussel. I'm just getting sick and tired of all those damn fleas. Out he goes.
Mr. Von Don, you can't do that.
That's Peter's cat. Peter loves that cat.
He goes, I go.
So, go.
You're not going, and the cat's not going. Go put that away. Mr. Dussel, come sit down. It's Hanukkah. Time for celebration. Girl, sing a song.
Money. Do you hear anything?
I think they've gone.
The Gestapo?
If it was the Gestapo, they'd be up here by now.
Maybe it was a thief.
We've got to do something.
There's nothing to do.
I'm going down.
No, Papa, they can start. Hey, come back. Maybe we can fight them off into. Where's our money?
Sit still.
At least they drag us away. We
Will
gotta do
you
something.
sit still?
Someone go get Papa.
Stay.
I'll go.
Sit down.
Please, please go.
Everyone quiet.
It was a thief.
How do you know?
He took the cash box, ran off so fast that he left the door wide open. The noise must have scared him away. The danger's gone. We're safe now.
Maybe. But now we're in even greater danger.
Mr. Dussel, please.
Now someone knows we're up here.
What are you pointing at him for? It could have happened to any one of us. It was an accident.
You think a thief is going to go to the police and say, I was robbing a place the other night and heard this noise above my head. You think a thief is going to say that?
Yes, I do.
Then you're crazy.
I think someday he'll get caught and make a bargain with the police. If they let him off, they'll tell him where some Jews are hiding. Maybe they even reward him. 7.5 guilders a Jew.
I can't stay here anymore. Please, Papa, let's go. Let's just
Go?
go.
Where would we go?
Into the streets?
No one's going anywhere. We can't panic. We panic, we're lost. survived here for 6 months together. We're going on. Margaret? Anne? Song? Please?
Sometimes I see myself in a dungeon, alone. Now, father, mother, or I'm wandering the streets, or the annex is on fire, or they've come to take us away, and I know it could all happen very soon. You see the 8 of us in the annex, like a patch of blue sky, surrounded by black, menacing clouds. We're surrounded by darkness and danger, and in our desperate search for a way out, we keep bumping into each other. We see the fighting below and the peace and beauty above. But we're cut off by that dark mass of clouds and can go neither up nor down. It looms before us, an impenetrable wall. I can only cry out and implore, open wide! Let us out. Saturday, January 1st, 1944. Another new year has begun, and we're in the middle of great terror. It's winter. We've been here 1 year, 5 months, and 25 days. We're all thinner, paler, and a lot hungrier. We've been plagued by medical problems. Someone's always suffering from something. And although we can't call a doctor, the dentist is never too far away. Ow!
I'm almost done, Mrs. Van Dam. If you hold on just a little longer.
Hannah, you're killing me.
Stop complaining, perhaps I can finish sooner.
All right, I'll try.
Ow!
Mrs. Van Dam, please, you've got my instrument stuck in your
It's
tooth.
not my fault. Pull it out.
Stop moving, you're making it go deeper.
There. I got it.
I'm lucky. I've been healthy. In fact, I've been growing. So much so, I can't fit into my shoes anymore. Not to speak of anything else. There's another change. Something happening inside of me. Each time I get my period, and it's only been 3 times, I have this feeling that, despite the pain, I have a sweet secret. And I long for the time that I'll feel that secret again. Sometimes, when I lie in bed at night, I feel a terrible urge to touch my breast and listen to the beating of my heart. Once, when I spent the night at Lizzie's house, I no longer restrained my curiosity about her body. I asked her, as a proof of our friendship, we could touch each other's breasts. She refused. I decided to kiss her, which I did. Every time I see a female nude, such as the penis in my history book, I go into ecstasy. Sometimes, I find them so exquisite, I struggle to hold back my tears. And there's something else. Peter, whenever he looks at me with those eyes, Happy New Year, Bee. Happy New Year. You really should have this gift yourself, but we just love that you've come. Oh
beneath that wind. And how are you?
I wonder if you might take this letter for Charlotte.
Of course.
You can.
Feeling any better, Margaret? Maybe this will make you feel better yet. Look, the cake! The cake!
I'll get the plates.
Is it your special spice cake? Spicy exactly, your favorite.
Everyone's favorite.
Spice cake, what a treat. Oh, you must have used up all of your rations for the week.
Oh, and look, she wrote peace in 1944.
Last year was peace in 1943.
Well, it has to go sometime, doesn't it?
Let's pray it will.
Here's the knife. Petronella. Now, how many of us are there?
Oh, none for me, thank you.
But you must.
Well, that makes 7.
8. The same number it always is. 8.
Well, I took for granted that Margaret wouldn't have it.
Why not? I don't think it's a capable partner.
I didn't want her to have a coughing fit again. Okay, 8. It's 8.
And please, Mrs. Frank should cut the cake. Mrs. Frank divides things better.
What do you say?
Don't I always give everyone exactly the same?
Yes. Everyone always gets exactly the same. Except Mr. Von Dyne always gets a little.
No, just a minute.
Please. Me, see how a little spice cake goes right to our heads.
Here, Mrs. Frank.
It looks delicious.
Smell.
Meep, are you sure you won't have a piece? Oh, no, thank you. I have to leave in a moment.
Oh, John is lucky to have a girl who can bake like this.
Jan!
Tell us about Jan.
Jan is taking me to a party tonight.
A party? Oh, we remember everything so you can tell us about it tomorrow.
Everyone you've danced with?
Jan, only with Jan. Oh, and I seem to be forgetting something. For someone.
Me? Come on, what is it? I can't stand the suspense. Oh my. Oh, me, where did you find those?
You can't even get a slipper on the black market these days.
Oh, and look, they match. Incredible.
All grown up, ready for Hollywood.
Enjoy them, man. And don't worry, I'll give you a full report tomorrow.
Pete, there's something I'd like you to do for me.
What is it?
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about.
He wants to sell her.
No. Don't do this to me. This is my coat. I've had this coat for 17 years. My father gave me this coat.
Can't hold on to a fur coat when so many people are in desperate need of warm clothing. Besides, we're out of money. We've been running out of money for months.
Let go of it, please.
I have to sell it.
Mrs. Frank.
Oh, me. I remember when a New Year was something to look forward to.
Mrs. Frank, you mustn't give up hope.
There's no hope in that. I know that. I knew it the night that Hitler came to power and that voice came screaming out of the radio. I sat there paralyzed. And now, in London, what is the Dutch Queen doing? What are they all doing? They won't even mention the word Jew. The trains are still leaving. Why won't they bomb the tracks? I can't talk about this with the others, Bee.
I understand that, Mrs. Frank.
I know they're making plans, counting down the day until the war is over, but I feel the end will never come. Sometimes I want to give myself up.
Forgive me, Mrs. Frank, but you You must try and take things a little easier. They need you. Your children need you.
I'm ashamed to feel this way. I know you and Mr. Crawler have it just as hard.
No, Mrs. Frank, we don't.
Thank you for listening to me.
No, say that's pas. Say quoi pense.
No, Mr. Dussel. Pences, from penser. Seque vo mi fatis pas buco.
What?
Seque vo mi fatis pas.
You're going too fast.
Oui, je suis.
You've never done anything like that to you.
That coat was 17 years old. For God's sake, those skins had seen their day.
That's not the point, you know it.
The point is that we're out of money. We have no money. Can't you get that through your head?
You've never understood
That's not my fault.
anything.
God, here we go again.
That coat was the last thing, a whole world gone.
You still have us, don't you?
You took the last memory of my father away.
Do we have to hear about your father again? Had you not been so attached to your father, to that coat, to our apartment with all of our goddamn possessions, we'd be in America
please, it
right
was you
now.
too, you know. You didn't want to
Don't
go.
talk
me
I
like that.
stayed for you.
You always know everything.
Mother, please,
Your
stop.
mother will never listen.
If I may say one thing.
No, you cannot. You say too much already, and it's none of your business anyway.
Mother, why'd you say that? You hurt her feelings.
I apologize, all right? I apologize to everyone.
You left us.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I didn't say more out there. It just make me feel so. I hate it when they. Sometimes I wish I didn't belong to them at all. I just hope I never turn out like
You won't. I know it.
him. What if I'm like him?
You're not. Believe me.
Well, all I can say is that, well, if it wasn't for you, I mean, you're always a really big help to me.
I am? How?
When you're cheerful, it helps me from getting depressed.
Not always cheerful, you know. On the inside.
Really?
It's hard. When you want to cry or something, there's nowhere to go.
I guess it's easier for me. Whenever there's a fight, you know, with my parents, I can just get into my room.
You're lucky to have your own room.
At least you can talk to your parents.
Not exactly. I can't talk about anything serious with Mother, and I can talk about everything with Father. Except Mother. I don't think you can really be intimate with someone if they're holding something back. Do you?
I think your father's terrific.
He really likes you too.
Really?
I can tell by the little things he says. It's funny.
What?
Well, we've lived here almost a year and a half now, and this is the first time we've really talked.
I know what you mean.
Do you want to know something, Peter?
What?
I've never had a friend before. Someone I could truly confide in.
Me neither. Smile for me.
Why?
You have dimples in your smile.
Dimples. The only
lack of beauty I possess.
That's not true. You're pretty.
Me?
Yes. You.
The sun is shining, the sky a deep blue. There's a magnificent breeze, and I'm longing, so longing for everything. I walk from room to room, breathe through the crack in the window frame, feel my heart beating as if to say, can't you fulfill this longing at last? I long for every boy. And Peter, I want to shout, say something. Don't just smile at me all the time. Touch me so I can get that delicious feeling inside. I feel spring within me. I feel spring awakening. I feel it in my entire body and soul. I'm utterly confused. Don't know what to do, to read, to write. I only know I am longing. What is it tonight?
Gotta prepare yourself.
Oh my God, I can't eat this again. Pickles, kale, and rotten potatoes every night for weeks now.
What's the matter, Diesel? Why don't you try cooking for a change instead of insulting my wife's cooking?
I think you did a lovely job on the kale, Mrs. Von Don. I don't know how you do it.
Mr. Frank, always the soul of politeness.
Every night, another miracle.
Look out, Doozle. Don't want to clog the pipes like last week.
Susie, please. You're not eating, Margaret.
Eat. You have to eat.
Not hungry.
She doesn't want it. Peter will eat it.
Come, Margaret, just take a bite.
I just can't.
She eats like a bird.
Look at her. Every day a smaller bird. Margaret, I'm doing the best I can.
I'm sorry, Miss Von Don.
Peter's eating. Anne's eating.
Oh, Anne, how do you do it? I pretend it's delicious. Don't look at it. And before I know it, it's gone.
Very wise, Uncle.
I eat because I'm hungry.
You're too thin, Margaret. You must force yourself.
She's not the only one. We're all famished.
Will this war ever be over?
War would be over a lot sooner if the goddamn British had started the invasion.
Please, not tonight.
The British are fighting for their lives.
They'll do something when the time is right.
When we're dead and buried, we leave. It's amazing how strong those Germans are.
Oh, yes, it's amazing. Those Germans, they're so strong. They're going to win the war. Is that what you're
They
saying?
might. They very well might if the British don't get moving.
They're moving. 3,000 tons of bombs dropped on Hamburg this past Sunday. Isn't that enough bombs for you?
No.
How many bombs do you need?
Enough so we don't have to worry about going to Poland. Hurry up, just go on.
Mr. Gustav!
The line's forming again.
Do you think I like spending my life in there?
Mr. Crawley?
I'm sorry to have come at this hour, but something's happened.
What?
I must ask you all to be more careful. More quiet.
What's happened?
A man in the storeroom. The other day he asked, "What do you hear from Mr. Frank?" I said I heard a rumor you were in Switzerland. He said he heard that too, but that I might know more. And then today, signing some invoices, I looked up and saw him staring at the bookcase.
My God.
He said he thought he remembered a door being there. And then he said he wanted more money. 10 more guilders a month.
Blackmail.
10 guilders a month. Very modest blackmail.
It's just the beginning.
I said I had to think about it. Should I pay him the money? Take a chance
For
at
God's
fire
sakes, pay him the money.
I'll offer him half, then we'll know if it's blackmail or not.
Listen, maybe he knows nothing. But out there, it's more dangerous every day. No one can be trusted. You must be quiet. Quiet. I'll offer him half then.
Thank you, Mr. Fromm.
We'll hope for the best.
Thank you.
Mother, please don't be upset. I can't stand it seeing you like this.
I'll be alright, Annika. You go back to supper.
No. I'd rather stay here. With you.
And now, from London, a message from the Dutch Minister of Education, Mr. Gerrit Bolkestein.
History cannot be written on the basis of official documents alone. Our descendants are to understand what we as a nation have endured during these years. We need simple, everyday pieces. A diary, letters from a forced laborer in
I
Germany.
can't believe it. Did he really say a diary? I'll start revising tomorrow. Maybe one day I could even publish a novel. A secret annex. Based on my diary. Unless you write yourself, you can't know how wonderful it is. When I write, I shake off all my cares. But I want to achieve more than that. I want to bring enjoyment and be useful to all people, even those I've never met. I want to go on living, even after my death.
Mr. Dussel is getting awfully impatient out there.
Let him. I'm always waiting on him.
Are you going into the attic theater again? You've already spent so much time in there today.
I went up exactly twice. Once to get chaos for supper, and once to study French.
But you know Miss Von Dom, she's gonna comment for every little thing.
She can't help herself. It's in her nature. And besides, I don't think it's Mrs. Von Don that's upsetting you.
I'm not upset.
You're not jealous of Peter and me? I know I'd be insanely jealous if it were you instead of me.
Yes, I imagined you would be, but I'm not.
Aren't you really, Margaret? Tell me the truth.
Well, who wouldn't want someone to visit every night? To have deep, serious conversations with? Who knows what else? Yes, I'm jealous, but not of you, Peter. I just want someone of my own. I'm glad that you have someone.
You mean it?
I want you to have a good time tonight. Every night. You've already missed out on so much here.
You're such a generous person, Margaret. And don't worry, you have nothing to be jealous of. You don't do anything. It's never even kissed me.
The kiss will come.
I'm not sure I wanted to.
Oh, yes, you do. I know you. It's in your nature. You can't help yourself. Here. Let me fix your hair. Now you're ready.
I presume I'm gonna finally get back into my room?
Our room, dear Mr. Dussel. Yes, you may.
Merci beaucoup.
And again, again, and look at her. It's cold in the attic. You better buckle up.
My day, it was the boys that called on the girls.
Children like to feel as if they have secrets. The attic's the only place they feel like they can talk.
talk. That's not what they called it my day.
I think a little romance may be starting in our heads.
If we're here much longer, we may even have a little annex wedding.
Frankly, I can't stand your stupid chatter about that. Don't forget to be down by 9.
They're so old-fashioned. They just don't know how much more advanced we are.
You look nice.
Really?
I like the shoes. I've always liked the shoes.
Meep always does everything just right.
She really likes me.
I love her. But I hate having to ask someone for everything. Doesn't it make you miserable to be so dependent on a person?
I'm not miserable. Anymore, at least. I mean, even bumping into you on the stairs, I feel
the same.
You know, you've changed a lot. I used to think you were a real pain in the neck.
I'm nothing like I was before. I see myself then as an utterly superficial girl, and I wouldn't go back to being her for the world.
You sure do know a lot about yourself. I guess it comes from all that writing you do.
If I didn't write what I think, what I feel, I'd suffocate. I want to be a real writer someday. I know I can write. I'm my harshest critic. But who knows if I truly have the talent or not? What do you want to do, Peter?
I don't know. Something that doesn't take much brains.
That's ridiculous.
No, really. I'm a complete idiot.
You're too hard on yourself.
I didn't have much going for me on the outside.
But don't you miss Peter? You miss so many things. I long to be back in my old apartment. Sometimes I dream I'm there, and then I wake up and wonder, why can't I run outside? Look, I can't see the moon from here, just like you said. How beautiful. Our attic, the moonlight coming in.
Are you cold?
No. Well, maybe just a little.
Here.
Peter, have you ever kissed a girl?
I guess so.
You have? When?
It wasn't a big deal or anything.
Tell me.
It was on my birthday. I was blindfolded. I don't even know who the girl was.
There's nothing wrong with being kissed or anything. Though I'm sure Margaret would never kiss another boy unless she were engaged to him. And I know Mother never touched another man before she met him. All my girlfriends would say, "Oh, Anne, how shocking." But who cares what they think? Everything's so different here.
Before. You called it our. Do you really think it's ours?
I do.
You won't let them stop you from coming up here, will you?
No, never. I promise. Maybe sometime I'll bring one of my stories and read it to you.
You'll come tomorrow night then?
If you want me to.
I do.
It's 9:05.
Fred!
My God.
What are you
Say
doing?
before.
Oh, I
I promise.
He steals once, you steal again.
Oh,
Every
I
day
promise.
I watch your children getting thinner. He
No,
comes in
yeah.
and takes food that you go to bed.
God.
Edith, please.
Oh, it's just one piece
No.
of bread.
I want him to go.
Go where?
Anywhere.
You don't mean what you're saying.
It'd be impossible.
Edith, you know how you've been.
That has nothing to do with
He
us.
couldn't help himself. It could happen to any one of us. It won't happen again.
No, I promise.
No, I can't take it with them here. They have to go.
You put us out on the street?
There are other hiding places. Meat will find you something. Don't worry about the money. I'll find you the money.
Mr. Frank, you said you'd never forget what my husband did for you.
If my husband had any obligation to you, it's paid
For God's sake, Edith, I've never seen you like
You
this.
can't just throw Peter out. He hasn't done anything.
Peter can stay.
I wouldn't feel right without my parents.
Mother, please.
He'll be killed on the street.
And Frank can just send him away.
They can stay till meat finds a new place. But we're switching rooms. I don't want to hear that food.
Let's divide it up now.
We're not going to divide up some rotten potatoes.
Mrs. Frank.
No.
Mr.
Mr.
Frank.
Dussel. Mr. Dussel, please.
Wow.
Stop it. Stop it, Mr. Dussel.
Enough!
Mrs. Van Dam.
Margaret, Mr. Newsel, everyone, back to your rooms, please! Eat. At this hour?
Everyone.
What happened?
The invasion has begun. Did you hear me? The invasion, it's happening right now. You can feel in the streets the excitement. I ran to tell you before the workmen got here. This is it. They've landed on the coast of Normandy.
The British?
British, Americans, more than 4,000 ships. I have a map.
I've been praying for this day for over a year.
Cherbourg, the first city. They're fighting for it now.
How many days will it take them from Cherbourg to the Netherlands?
Edith, what did I tell you?
Cherbourg, Caen, Point-l'Évêque, Paris, and then Amsterdam.
Gee.
Herman, didn't you hear we're going to be free? Soon.
People of Western Europe. The landing was made this morning on the coast of France by troops of the Allied Expeditionary Force.
It's General Eisenhower.
This landing is part of the concerted United Nations plan of liberation of Europe, made in conjunction
Oh,
with
Morgan.
Russian allies.
Can you believe it? We could be going home. I can't imagine we've been away for so long. Oh, I can imagine every little detail. To be outside again, Margaret, to walk along the canal, to everything. I'm afraid to let myself think about it. To have a real meal, it doesn't seem possible. Would anything taste the same? Look the same? I don't think anything will be the same. How can we go back? Really? But you know what I've decided? To become a nurse for newborns. Go far, far away. How far? Maybe, I don't know, maybe to Palestine? You could go back to school in October, September even. Wouldn't that be something?
You know what I was just thinking? You won't believe it, but I was thinking about the first day we met. Buzzing around with the rest of the boys in Bremerhaven. I picked you out right away, you know. You were the one that made me laugh. The vodkas with your cherished applesauce. We even go to Burkhoff's for cream cakes. But in the meantime, if you're hungry, just hold on to me, please. Just hold on to me. Just as I was falling asleep, my friend Honolly appeared in front of me, dressed in rags, her face thin and worn. She looked at me with such sadness in her eyes, I could read the message in them. Oh, Anne, why have you deserted me? Help me, help me, rescue me from this hell! Only I could. Why have I been chosen to live and you to die? Honolly, if you ever return, I'll take you in. Share everything I have with you. Are you still alive? I keep seeing your enormous eyes. I keep seeing myself in your place. You're a reminder of what my fate might have been. What will we do if we're... No, I mustn't write that down. The question won't go away. It looms before me. Total, absolute horror. Strawberries.
There's nothing I love more.
I can't understand you. Your mouth is too full.
I wouldn't talk. You haven't stopped eating since we got up here.
Oh, look who's eating. You're even red.
Look at you, they're all over your shirt.
Well, a whole lot better than those string beans from the other night.
Green, green, green. I thought it'd never end.
With every string I pulled, it made me sure I never want to be just a housewife.
You never will be.
I've forgotten how wonderful these are.
Of course you have. You haven't seen a berry in 2 years.
Don't eat too many fruits. Remember how sick you were last night from that kale soup?
I'm just worried there won't be any left for jam with those three up in the air.
Mr. Dussel, you're such a worrier. Let the children have their fun. Oh, God, good.
I'll tell you a secret. Every night I dream they're coming. Liberators.
I bet you'll both forget about me when you're back with your old friends.
Most of our friends are gone. You would never forget about me.
tell you one thing. When we get out of here, I'm gonna make sure no one knows I'm Jewish.
What?
I'm serious. Life would be so much easier if I were a Christian.
You mean you'd be baptized?
I don't know. Maybe.
I could never turn away from who I am. Don't you know? You'll always be Jewish. In your soul.
Seems so absurd and impractical. Yet I cling to them because I still believe, despite everything, that people are truly good at heart. It's utterly impossible to build my life on a foundation of fear. I see the world transformed into a wilderness. I hear the approaching thunder, which will destroy us too. I feel the suffering of millions.
Westerport. A barren heath. Wooden towers where our jailers stand guard. Walls covered in thousands of flies. The 8 of us crammed into Barrack 67. Betrayed. You never know why who. Our last month together. Our last month. Anne and Peter walking hand in hand between barracks and barbed wire. Edith, worrying about the children, washing underclothes in murky water. No. Margaret. Silent. Staring at nothing. Late August. Paris is free. Brussels. Antwerp. But for us it is too late. Tuesday, September 3rd, 1944. 1,000 of us herded on the cattle cars. The last transport to the extermination camps. Train. 3 days, 3 nights, and then, in the middle of the third night, Auschwitz. Separation. Men from women. My family. Edith, Margaret, Anne. Never again. Selection. Admiral transport. Killed in the gas chambers. One day, Peter and I see a group of men marching away, his father among them. Gassed. Peter, on the death march to Mauthausen. Dead 3 days before the British arrived. His mother, Auschwitz, Bergen-Belsen, Buchenwald. Date of death unknown. Mr. Dussel dies in Union. January 27, 1945, I am free from Auschwitz. I know nothing of Edith or the children. That's when I learned grief, hunger, exhaustion. Edith dies in Bergenau in 1945. Late winter 1945, typhus breaks out at Bergen-Belsen, killing thousands of prisoners, among them Margaret. Anne's friend, Hanley, sees her through barbed wire, naked, her head shaved, covered in lice. I don't have anyone anymore, she weeps. 3 days later, Anne dies. My daughter's body is dumped into mass graves just days before the camp is liberated. All that remains hours where our jailers stand guard. Walls covered in thousands of flies. The 8 of us, crammed in Barrack 67. Betrayed. We never know by who. Our last month together. Our last month. Anne and Peter walking hand in hand between barracks and barbed wire. Edith worrying about the children, washing undergarments in murky water. No. Margaret, silent, staring at nothing. Late August, Paris is free. Brussels, Antwerp. But for us, it's too late. Tuesday, September 3rd, 1944. 1,000 of us. Herded on the cattle cars. The last transit out of Westerbork. For the extermination camps. The train. 3 days and 3 nights. And then, in the middle of the 3rd night, Auschwitz. Separation. Men from women. My family. Margaret, Edith, Anne. Never again. Selection. Half of our transport killed in the gas chambers. One day, Peter and I see a group of men march away, his father among them, gassed. Peter, on the death march to Mauthausen, dead. 3 days before the British arrived. His mother, Auschwitz, Bergen-Belsen, Buchenwald, Theresienstadt. Date of death unknown. Mr. Drusel dies in Lübingen. January 27th, 1945, I am free from Auschwitz. I know nothing of Edith or the children. That's what I learned. Grief, hunger, starvation. Edith dies in Bergenau, 1945. Winter of 1945, typhus breaks out at Bergen-Belsen, killing thousands of prisoners. Among them, Margaret. Anne's friend, Hanali. Sees her through the barbed wire, naked. Her head shaved, covered in lice. I don't have anyone anymore, she weeps.
days later, Anne dies. My daughter's body's dumped into mass graves just days before the camp is liberated. All that remains